Hey, I'm Jonny and I'm playing Peter Noone.
Now you really are British.
I really am British, yeah. I come from London. My family live near Brighton. So yeah.
How long have you been in America?
Oh, well, I've been here now for a month and a half. I came for 4 weeks to do like the lab, the workshop of this, and that's my first time in New York. I visited once when I was about 8 years old to Salt Lake City for like a week. So this is my first real experience, dipping my toe into American culture, for sure.
Now I take it you did theater and film, TV, whatever, in London.
Yes, exactly.
What did you do?
Well, I trained for 3 years at Italia Conti on the acting course as opposed to like musical theatre or anything. So I come from a background of kind of acting is, all I know. I did small musicals and stuff when I was a child, but I graduated from that course in the summer, and I was lucky to do one small kind of job screen-wise.
What did you do?
It's a new series on Netflix called Sex Education.
Oh yeah, it's on right now.
Yeah, and it is incredible. I'm a small kind of one episode guest lead in episode 2, so that straight away was kind of a bit mind-blowing that I was doing something for Netflix as the first job, and then to get shipped out here, it's pretty remarkable stuff. I've got to count my lucky stars, yeah.
Yeah, because I can see you doing the curious incident of the dog in the nighttime.
Who knows? Yeah, who knows? There's a lot of things.
Tell us a little bit about your character.
Oh, my character? Well, I mean, Peter, without trying to cast too much judgment in a positive way or a negative way, he's the hero of the story. He comes in with this huge drive to get onto this remarkable scene of the 60s. Now, I've just been speaking to Peter himself, who told me a story about the actual kind of basis of my first entrance and the character's first entrance into the club. When you would walk in and all of these stars would be there. And so there's no wonder that a young man like himself would want to get into that club, even though he was underage, which is pretty brilliant. So it kind of all stems off that music, and then he falls in love, and the rest is there to be seen. But Peter himself is a big heart. He's a Lancashire lad, so he holds a lot of those northern English traditions to his heart, and it really drives him through the show, and it's kind of also why he falls so hard and experiences that first love, as we all do, but in such a big way that creates this kind of lovely story. Yeah.
And if you had to describe one song from the 60s that describes who you are, what would that be?
What would that be? It's a good one. I think Fall on the Hill was in the 70s. Yeah, I'm not sure,
What song would most describe your character?
I mean, there are a lot in the show as well that do pretty good. I think For Your Love describes Peter beautifully, which is why we're open with it, because it's the moral of the story is he would do anything for his love. I think, maybe actually Born to Be Wild would be a good one for me, without trying to be too cliche. I'm ready to be here. I'm ready to get a little wild with it. So yeah.
I have to say, if I had to describe you, wild would not be it.
Well, not yet. You need to see me after a few drinks.